Hi everyone, this is IRA Financial Advisor with Laguna Wealth Advisors. Welcome to Real Sense Retirement TV. Hope you're having a great day. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the top retirement planning mistakes. Hi everyone, welcome back. So as I mentioned, today we're going to talk about the top IRA, individual retirement account planning mistakes people make. Before I start though, a quick disclaimer, just want to share it with you, is that if you're looking to make any of these actions for yourself, talk with your financial advisor, your accountant, or your attorney, about these potential IRA planning issues and how best to address them for yourself. So, with that being said, let's get into the mistakes. Mistake number 1, not taking advantage of the stretch distribution option or not establishing it properly. So my friends, the stretch IRA is a way for a beneficiary of an IRA to be able to maximize their payouts for their own life expectancy. So it's important for the IRA owner to designate the beneficiary properly. On top of that, inform them of the IRA owner's stretch intentions that will make the strategy work. So the stretch IRA is a way for the beneficiary to maximize their payouts for their own lifetime. So properly designating the beneficiary and informing them properly of the IRA owner's stretch intentions are key to making this plan work. Mistake number 2, not naming or updating IRA beneficiaries. So if you don't list your primary or your contingent beneficiaries for your IRA's assets may go to your estate. That can completely accelerate distributions and increase taxation. Good example is Michael Jackson. He's still going through that right now in his family. On top of that, it's important to plan accordingly because, of course, knock on wood, but when you pass, you're leaving this burden onto the beneficiaries that you have. Most of the time, that's family. Do you want to leave this for your family to take care of, yes or no? So it's an important thing to think about. Mistake number 3, making inappropriate spousal rollovers. For many people, the spouse that passed away, what happens is the now living spouse takes the money that was in the deceased spouse's account and they move that into their own IRA account sometimes. That's an option. Another option that may be more tax efficient for the living spouse is keep the IRA as an inherited beneficiary IRA. Or what they can do is they can defer the account and pass it on to the contingent beneficiary. That's another option available to you. Mistake number 4, not using a direct transfer. So my friends, there's 2 different ways in which you can move money around in IRAs. There's an indirect rollover and there's direct transfer. An indirect rollover is when you move the money from one IRA and move it to another. You typically have 60 days to get that done, and if you don't, there could be some huge tax consequences to that. A direct rollover is when one financial institution moves money to another financial institution. When it comes to that, there's no 60-day period to get the money and move it, and there's no penalty for that, so that's important to know. Mistake number 5. Rolling low-cost company stock into an IRA. So my friends, this could be a little bit of a tricky one, so pay close attention. Distribution from a qualified plan, such as a 401k, is generally taxed as ordinary income. If a company's stock is rolled into an IRA, distributions are taxed as ordinary income for that too as well. Another option you could take that could be tax efficient is what you do is take the lump sum of ordinary stock. So if instead the company's stock is taken as a lump sum distribution from the qualified plan, only the cost basis of the stock is taxed as ordinary income. That is very important to know. Unrealized capital appreciation is not taxed until the stock is sold, at which time is taxed as long-term capital gains, which for many people, long-term capital gains tax could be less that they end up paying in taxes compared to paying in ordinary income. So that's an important thing to know. Mistake number 6, not taking advantage of Roth IRAs. So not only are your distributions or withdrawals from your Roth IRA tax-free, but Roth IRA distributions do not impact the taxability of your Social Security. That could be a huge role for you once you start taking Social Security. On top of that, if you pass on your Roth IRA account to your beneficiaries, it could be tax-free as long as the account is over 5 years old. So it's important to know. Mistake number 7, not taking advantage of maximum contribution limits. My friends, if we can max out our IRAs, that's great. As of today, the maximum we can take if we're under 50 years of age is $5,500 is the max you can invest into your own IRA account. That has to be earned income. If you're over the age of 50, there's a catch-up contribution of $1,000. So not only do you get to invest that $5,500, but if you're over the age of 50, you can invest an additional $1,000 in your plan. Of course, that can help you throughout time. Mistake number 8, assuming that a non-working spouse cannot contribute. The truth is there's a spousal IRA. The spouse can contribute to an IRA with little or no income up to the same limit as the working individual. That's very important to know. Mistake number 9, missing important dates. Let me list them down for you. Here's the screen. Estate taxes, if applicable, are due 9 months after the IRA owner's death. Deadline applies to the beneficiaries who wish to disclaim IRA assets. September 30th of the year following the year of the owner's death, the beneficiary whose life expectancy will control the payout period must be identified. Next one. Generally, IRA beneficiaries who want to receive distributions over a life expectancy must begin taking required distributions by December 31st of that same year. So these are important dates to know. Please keep them for your records because we don't want to be hurt on this. Mistake number 10, taking the wrong required minimum distribution. So if you do not take out enough for each year from your required minimum distribution, you may be subject to a federal income tax penalty of 50% of the amount that should have been taken out from your RMD. So important thing to know is maybe consolidating your assets can help you reduce that required minimum distribution that you have to take out. Mistake number 11, placing the title of an IRA in a trust. Making the trust the actual owner of an IRA can cause immediate taxation. In fact, including a 10% penalty tax if the IRA holder is under the age of 59.5. And lastly, mistake number 12, paying unnecessary penalties on early distributions in your IRA before the age of 59.5. So a way to circumvent this is the rule of 72T. It allows for 3 calculation methods to determine substantially equal periodic payments based on the owner's life expectancy. So typically the payments must continue for 5 years or the age of 59.5, whichever one is longer. That can help you with not having to pay penalties on those distributions if you're willing to do that 72T rule for your IRA distributions. So my friends, those are the mistakes for an IRA. With any questions, please let me know. If you haven't done so already, please follow us on social media. I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.